Marathon run, I'm a slow pace. The goal place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. Y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Oh, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private body. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pause to get wild nonsense. We got momentum. Don't try to stop it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm in this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd, and they're all set as they'll match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
For 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. From the gun to give to Mixon. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, fourth in the NFL in 2018, ninth last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
At the 17-yard line.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a first and 10 at the 17. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A.J. Dillon, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
The kick is good.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Bengals 7, Jaguars 0. Randy Bullock to kick off.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry now for Thompson. And they're able to get this one across the...
He was brought down by Mackenzie Alexander.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Jacksonville.
From the gun, Huntley. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
First down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Operating from the gun, Huntley. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Buddy Howell, his 6th touchdown. One up. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the...
As you described a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Mixon. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Off the play fake. Huntley, and he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 29-yard line. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Jacksonville.
From the gun, Huntley. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down, it's Thompson. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 18-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jordan Franks, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Bengals 7.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fields now a hit, loose football. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Buddy Howell with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Escaping the pressure right. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. So that one will be accepted. The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. This is Here's Mixon. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 36. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Mixon. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Brought down at the 30.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
56, boy, 56, check 56.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
To number 25. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Lambo to add on the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Jaguars 28, Bengals 7. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Mixon, the ball
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Burrow getting this into the hands of Higgins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
Everyone in the NFL is looking for mismatches, and T. Higgins' size and speed at receiver, that allows him to have those type of mismatches against most defenders. 6'4", ability to flat-out fly. They can use him everywhere, including in the slot. He's a dangerous playmaker and a big-time producer in the red zone.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Switch.
They'll run here with Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to... And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. So his struggles just continue. Continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Play action. Huntley. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
And there's Geno Atkins applying the pressure again from his defensive tackle position. I know a lot of people talked about the down year he had in 2019 with only 4.5 sacks. That was his lowest sack total since 2014. But the respect he gets around the league, he hasn't missed a Pro Bowl in his last 6 seasons. Remember, he gets doubled and tripled on almost every snap.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Come on!
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 49 yards.
Let's go, fellas.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Quickly completed to the right flat. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They get this out left. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley, and that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Buddy Howell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The first throw for the backup Griffin. And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Taken in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Watch 36. 36. Hawk 70. You gonna take. You got take.
Throwing again. Huntley. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On third down, Huntley. The open man is Westbrook. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Taking it about the 16. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, Charles, the good news, they got the stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game because this one is likely out of reach, but maybe one possession at a time. Try and play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Griffin. And that will be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Westbrook now on the return. almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Hey, watch this, watch this.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. No street. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Back to the air on second down. Huntley. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So now third and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
19 tight, 19 tight. Red alert, red alert.
Check 55, Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
To throw, Huntley. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Here's Logan Cook now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And oh, that is going to be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford any more at this point. So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. This is taken at the 18. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
DJ Chark, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
25-yard line.
To throw again, Huntley. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They run the counter. It's Thompson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Here we go, sack. 70 Timberwolves.
Let's go. Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Hey, we are.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Check it out.
Wrestling 19. Hurt.
Off the play fake. Huntley. They'll roll him out right. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
Check 55, come on.
Throwing again. Huntley. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
155. Defense wins championships, baby. Check. Lucky. Check three.
Hey, smash.
Motion.
Operating from the gun. Huntley. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
To force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
Their own 43-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Let's go, defense. Man up, deep. Right there, 54, right there, 54.
They'll run with Mixon. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come.
They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. And here comes Westbrook. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory.
Stay with your man. Tighten up. 18 Cardinal.
First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
The Jaguar first down.
Off play action. Huntley. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, 81 yards. And the Jaguars are pouring it on.
For the point after.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
I can't believe they let you play.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Josh Jones in on the stop.
Ran it 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The offense on third down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Mike 54. All day, every day.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
56. Watch the screen.
From the gun, it's Dillon. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The tackle by Quincy Williams.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 24, Griffin. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
The intended receiver was Thaddeus Moss, but it's going to be second down.
Let's go, D.
To throw again, Griffin. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. On the crossing route, complete. It's Howell. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
Jacksonville.
So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Huntley. Flush to his right. A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, Griffin. Able to find Higgins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 22 yards there, a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
28, Mike, he's coming, check in.
Go, go, go. No.
Ball, 18, Pioneer.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball.
To throw again is Griffin. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Griffin sack.
K'Lavon Chaisson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's now 3rd down.
And the Jags, Charles, I think they're in the dime here.
Covering a lot of field.
Out of the gun, Griffin. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The kick is
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
As a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help